Welcome to the Roaming Anarchist channel. My name is James and I'm going to show you my rig. This is my rig, 1992 Chevrolet Coachman. It definitely had some work on it. It still needs some work done to it. I do have a leak in my power steering systems, and it's not around my pump because it's on the driver's side. It's on the passenger side here, but I'm thinking I got rack and pinion, and it's probably from one of the lines from when they put in my brand new 350 Chevrolet engine. As you could probably see, I could show you best underneath, but that is definitely a brand new motor. Brand new water pump and everything. Now, as I'm getting up here, my rig cost me $2,500 to purchase, and having the new motor installed, that was another $4,600. So I probably have at least $7 grand so far put into this, but it's worth it. In the end, when I get done having the body work done to it, it will probably cost me a total of $9 grand, which is the going price for these rigs around this year in mint condition. Although I'll have a brand new motor and my vehicle will be rust free. So let's take a look around it. My tires are fairly new. My brakes were inspected and everything. That's in good shape. This is the side. I do have a Catalina awning. I haven't pulled it out yet, but I plan on eventually doing that. I'm getting ready to have some work done on my propane system to get that fully working again, primarily underneath the vehicle, where there is some rust. The tank's rusted to where the valve is rusted shut, so I'm going to have some propane people work on fixing that eventually, but not totally necessary for me right now, as I'm getting ready to move in my van this week to permanently full-time van dwell. But here's the passenger side here. And we look at the rear. I do have a hitch here, although I don't plan on towing anything, but if I ever decide to have a bicycle or something, I could always use the hitch system with a rack to set that up. I do have a good spare tire, brand new. And now I'm on the driver's side here. It's not too bad, but this is the part, because underneath the rig is not bad. It's much as what is on the side here at the running boards, and apparently accumulates snow with salt. And as you could tell, this is pretty rusted out. But I already have an appointment with a body guy who's going to replace those panels with new metal. So this thing will be like a brand new body when it's all done. So I'm very excited about that. There are a number of accessories here I'm getting to know. In this case, I have a deep cycle battery in here. I just bought a brand new one, so that's new. I managed to check everything else without going into detail, but everything seems to work. This is my first video shooting, so if it's a little shaky or I'm all over the place, that's, you know, a novice at work. And of course, and you've already seen the front here. Now, we're going to go check out the inside. As you could tell, this is like a typical Coachman. The whole layout. There's the couch, the kitchen area, the whole back area, the toilet, the shower, the refrigerator, and microwave. I just found out last night from Elvis Travels that Apparently I can get a 12-volt inverter that I could plug into a power outlet up here. 12-volt outlet. He said his on a Ford is usually above the stove, but apparently mine's over here above the microwave. So there it is right there. And my deep cycle battery does work. According to this, it's about at full charge. And of course, if we start at the back here, I use my shower space as primarily a closet because I have a membership at a Planet Fitness, so I you know, take showers there. I used to do that all the time. And the good thing about going into this roaming lifestyle is it'll help me get back into great shape again like I used to when I used to depend on Planet Fitness for showers. Here's my closet here. I got more than enough clothes. And back here, I got my garbage pail. And all my other miscellaneous stuff I use the tub area for. We already saw the kitchen. But we look over here by the tub area, we have my closet space, my socks, underwear, my deodorant, soap, and all that other good stuff. Here, I got towels and that over here and my thermals. I'll be needing that this winter. But up here, I got unused shelf space yet. I'm sure I'll figure out something soon enough with that. Now I'm getting ready to buy more food items, so I could put some of that in here, but especially a lot of it here, which is kind of nice. It's good for holding cans and that. And of course, more pantry space up here. As you can see, I got a number of coffee mugs, forks, paper cups, and all that, bowls. And I got more unused cabinet space here, although I think I do have a little percolator coffee pot, but it's only good for if I'm plugged in or when I plan on getting 3,000 watt pure sine wave inverter, and I was going to add a couple extra batteries in this thing, and I was going to have an extra alternator put in here to help power those up specifically. So I don't know anything about the solar panel idea yet, but I do know about adding a spare high output alternator to charge up the batteries with as much driving as I do anyways. And of course we have all this other cabinet space underneath the stove. And we come over here and we have my pull-out queen size bed if I ever use it, or it just might turn into more storage space. It seems like what a lot of other people do. And then I have my couch here with my pillow to the side. But basically the nice thing about this is anytime I want to go to sleep, there you go. Full twin size bed. For me, that's all I would need as an individual. If I have somebody else with me, then we take advantage of the queen size. Pull this out, queen size. I basically bought this thing. I used to have a Class A. I was originally going to do this when I started looking at van dwelling 5 years ago, and when I got the Class A, I found that well, when it comes to boondocking, it wouldn't exactly work very effectively. I mean, you can boondock in them, but it's a lot easier when you're in a Class B, and I ended up purchasing a Class B, which was this. And at the time when I was getting my engine replaced, I sold my Class A, so. But at this point, I work a lot. I'm trying to change my life. If you don't like where, you know, if you're not too happy about where your life is at this point, rather than sit there and keep going like most people do, you change something. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm simplifying my life. I'm trying to work less, live more. And I find when I've done that throughout my life, I usually end up healthier, happier, and feel as if, you know, my life has purpose. And I'm just trying to leave the slave world behind of working just to be one paycheck out of economic devastation, which unfortunately is how most people live. So, but it's my rig. And this is just the start of many other videos and adventures to come. So, have a nice day.